Good morning. Bonjour, Ani. My name is Matthew Sukram. I am the communications coordinator for MP Anthony Rota. Thank you so much for being here with us today. Merci beaucoup d'être ici aujourd'hui. We will have 3 speakers who will discuss the project taking place in Cobalt. And if media would like to ask questions, we will have time at the end of the speeches, or you can where you can turn on your mics or you can turn on your camera, and we will allow you to ask those questions. À la fin de décor, les médias auront le temps de poser des questions. And I will now turn things over to the Honourable Member of Parliament and the Speaker of the House of Commons, Anthony Rota. Anthony.
Thank you very much, Matt. Bonjour, Ani. Welcome, everyone, and thank you for being here this morning. It's just great to see everyone, and we're slowly easing out of COVID-19, so we're starting to see everything change and come about, and hopefully this is one of the last virtual announcements we'll be making, and next time we'll be able to do it in person. But in the meantime, we're making the best of the situation, and I think it's working. It's been something that has been working out very well, and we do appreciate technology that's been given to us, and it's just something that has been that we've learned to take advantage of and not let it take advantage of us. Now, what we're seeing this morning is a FedNor investment, and it's a FedNor investment of about $93,000 being made to upgrade Cobalt's historic mining camp family park. The investment will enable the town of Cobalt to do several things, and I'm going to let Evan tell us a little bit more details later on, because he'll be able to fine tune and give us a really good outline of what's there. But mainly, I'm just going to give you a little bit of an upgrade on the, or a little bit of an outline on the upgrades to many of the amenities, including a mini-putt course, a ball field, tennis court, and a splash pad. And, you know, it's something that is very important, and it's important to support our green spaces. When we look at what's going on with COVID-19, people are coming out of it and they want to get active again. And if we've got nice parks, it gets them outside and gets them talking to each other. And what we're seeing a lot of is we're seeing people leaving Toronto, leaving the big centers and coming north. And Cobalt is a prime example of where they want to go, somewhere peaceful, somewhere where they can just kind of kick up their heels and relax a bit. And that's something that I think that people can appreciate, because the quality of life that we can afford in Northern Ontario is not something that's available in other parts of the country. So let's keep improving it. Now, and I believe that now is the time to invest in areas like the park, and make sure that we all have communities that we can grow in, and that will allow us to thrive in the future. Now, I want to thank you all for being here today, and I'm excited to see the finalized project. Now, I was looking at these things, and I just want to put everyone at ease. I don't think you're going to see me at the splash pad in a bathing suit, so you can you don't have to worry about that. But I am looking forward to the mini-putt and the tennis court, not for tennis, but maybe for pickleball, because us older folks, that's what we play, is pickleball, and I'm looking forward to it. So I want to thank everyone for being here. The $93,000 is, I think, is going to make a big difference in the quality of life of the citizens of Cobalt and the people moving to Cobalt. So big shout out to anybody thinking of finding a beautiful place to live. Think of Cobalt. Matt, I'm going to hand it back to you before I go on too long.
Thanks so much, Anthony. I'll now invite His Worship, the Mayor of the Town of Cobalt, George Offner, to say a few words. George.
Okay, thank you, Matt. I want to start off by thanking Anthony Rota and his staff and FedNor, and also our office staff here for putting together a great proposal, and it was very well accepted. This money is going to help us improve our already existing tech park, make it more user-friendly, and I'm sure we're going to get a lot of use out of it. Our plan is to keep the ball fields intact. We'd like to see people use them for recreational uses. So we would like to install permanent bases on the field so that they can go down and play baseball whenever they want. They don't have to call someone from the office to get the bases put up. It'll be there, bring their equipment down and go ahead and start playing. The mini putt, as Mr. Rota had noticed, had mentioned, is already in service. It's there. It needs a little bit of enhancing. There's a little bit of work has to be done on the playing field itself. Some of the buildings, which are very unique to a mini putt, are buildings that we have in the town of Cobalt in miniature, of course, and it's something to see. We're going to get that enhanced, and we're going to make that a better playing field for everybody, and it's going to be just beautiful once it's done. We have lights that we have had here for some time. We're going to get them installed down at the field for a walking trail in the evening if anybody wants to walk down there. We have several of them. They're going to require hydro to hook them up and to install them. It's going to also improve greatly. We're looking at installing outdoor exercise equipment, low input, low impact, stuff that older people like myself can maybe go down and look at, you know, and stuff like that. A toddler's playground. A lot of people don't think of toddlers. They put in playgrounds, but playgrounds are usually, you know, for older kids. A toddler's playground, it was an idea that we had. And I think that will go over greatly also. Let's see, the list goes on and on and on. We're going to put shelters up for picnic tables that are already down there. We have barbecues that we've already purchased that we will be installing for people who want to go down there and spend the day. There's a water park is there. It's used, it's great. People want to go down there and spend the afternoon with their family. They'll have a place to sit out of the sun and be able to cook themselves some hamburgers, some hot dogs if they like. We want to landscape the bridge that accesses the park. It's not in very good shape right now. It's not very user friendly. It needs a railing, you know, maybe a little bit of gravel paving, maybe whatever we can do at the time to fix it up to make, you know, also the older folks can get down there easy enough without hurting themselves. It's a very exciting project. It's going to enhance the town of Cobalt greatly. I'm tickled pink that we got the money for it. We are going to proceed with this and get as much of it done in a short period of time as we possibly can. And again, thanks again to Mr. Rota and his staff and our staff here, of course, and FedNor for helping us along with this project. We need it badly. Thank you.
Well, thanks so much, George. And I'll now invite Evan Franks, who is coordinating the project, to say a few words about the project.
Yeah, so I, as well would like to extend my gratitude, appreciation to Anthony Rota, his staff, to our staff here. I actually haven't been here since the project even began. The initial kind of discussions around the project began over a year ago. I've been here for, several months now, but I haven't reached a year yet. But yeah, it's very exciting to see. George summarized it pretty well, that's really the stage we're at right now. We've got the basic layout. Next steps are obviously to purchase specific things and do the actual labor. But really, just to add on, it's it's a place that we really want to have as a hub for the town of Cobalt, especially during the summer months, for our permanent residents, for visitors to the area, for surrounding communities. We think this is a really great place. It's right off of the lake, and it's an awesome spot, that people of all ages can go. There's things for everybody to do. So I think that's really the purpose of this project, is just we really want this a place that people are really excited to go to, and really brings a lot more interest for people to come check out the town and do some of the things we have to offer here. So yeah.
Perfect. Thanks so much, Evan. Just going to bring everybody back into the meeting here. And now the media may ask a few questions if they wish. You can turn your camera on or just unmute your mic. Just let us know what media outlet you're with and ask away. I see Eric Tashner's got the hand up. So Eric, yeah, feel free.
Thanks, Matt. Just wondering, do we know when the upgrades are going to begin and when they're going to be completed? Thank you.
Okay, I guess I can start on that one, and Evan can jump in whenever you want. As soon as possible. It may be Somewhat difficult to find contractors, but we're definitely getting it going this spring.
Yeah.
So that's the best I can give you right now, and completion date would guaranteed would be the end of the season, no doubt.
Yeah.
It may be a little bit of an inconvenience while the work is going on down there this summer, but I think the overall creation of what we're doing down there will be beneficial.
Sorry, I didn't hear that. It cut out on my end. When's the completion date? Sorry.
Hopefully the end of the season, or by near the end of the season, as soon as we possibly can get it done.
Okay, thank you.
Kevin, do you have any?
No, that's what I was gonna say. Really, it's just as soon as we can get it going.
Yeah.
This is the plan.
Yeah, ask a question.
Yeah.
Darlene Rowe from the Timiskaming Speaker. I'm just wondering if you can outline the project again. There's lights at the ball field, is that right? And upgrade to the splash pad and exercise equipment?
No upgrades per se to the splash pad that we know, unless something has to be replaced. We're going to be installing barbecues there for folks who want to go down and have lunch down there, shelters for picnic tables, upgrades to the mini-putt, the ball fields. The soccer fields have been down there for years, haven't been used a whole lot. The nets have always been stored in the corner. We're going to get them out where they can actually put them sideways on the field so younger kids can get to play, kick a soccer ball around and pretend they're playing in a real game. Lighting, we have lighting that has to be installed. It's been on our books for many years. We've got it. We've got to get the wiring into the ground. We've got to get it done and get it up and running. We can send you that stuff, Darlene, if you like. And
That'd be perfect, thank you.
Yeah, there will also be a media release going out after today, and it does list a majority of the work that's being done. So,
Great.
Okay. Any other questions from the media in attendance?
I'm not sure if my mic works or not.
Yeah, we can hear you, Blake.
Oh,
Go
perfect.
Yeah.
Can we sort of speak to the importance of sort of attracting people to Cobalt again? I know Anthony mentioned it in his speech, but sort of with upgrading the park and some of the other things the town is taking on, they seem to really wanting to attract more people. I just sort of wanted them to speak to that if they could.
The goal of myself and this council has been to attract people. We have great affordable housing in this town. We want to see not only young families with children, anybody who wants to come live here, come and live here. We will try and accommodate you in any way, shape, or form that we can. And this is a big part of it right now. The park's been down there for many years. A lot of people don't even know it exists. Like I said, that mini-putt is just unbelievable if you go down and take a look at it. It's got to be enhanced a little bit more, that's all. And our goal is to attract families to this municipality. It's a great place to live. I've been here for 69 years. I haven't regretted a minute. Blake, you're still there?
I'm still here.
If I could add to that, with COVID, what's happened is people have realized that quality of life is something that's very important, and that's not something you can get in big centers. And I don't want to put down Toronto or Vancouver or any Montreal or any big city across the country. But if you're living in those centers and you want a more peaceful lifestyle where you can go to somewhere and not take an hour to get to and not have to fight traffic, both in the morning and at night, give the mayor of Cobalt a call. George would be very happy to give you the highlights of the city and show you around. And I'm sure he would welcome you with open arms. And it's always nice when you can contact the mayor and the local politicians and know that they're going to return your call and know that they're there for you whenever you need them. So I would recommend giving the town of Cobalt a call and seeing what it has to offer. It's a beautiful town in Northern Ontario.
And if I may add to that a little bit too, Anthony, is we have having a front line into real estate. We have a lot of people here that have relocated from out of town, from the GTA, from anywhere in Southern Ontario, and they're just in awe when they come to this town and see what we have to offer here. It's super. Like, we've got so many little businesses downtown. I won't start naming any because I don't want to miss any, but they're very unique operations. And if people just took the time to stop and take a look, and they would be impressed. my shelving point.
Thanks so much, everybody.
Okay, thank you.
Great. Okay. I'm not seeing any more questions, but I'll give everyone just a minute to see if they've got something else here. No, okay. Well, thanks to everyone for joining us this morning. We appreciate your time. As I said, there will be a recording of today's event posted online, and a link to that will be in the media release as well, and that will be sent out shortly after the conclusion of the event. Once again, thank you for joining us. I hope you have a great day. Thanks. Merci.
Thanks.
Thank you both, and
so much.
we'll wait and see you in
Look
person.
forward to it in person. Yes, exactly. Take care, George.
Thanks a lot. Bye.
Bye.
Have a good one. Bye.